Welcome to a vitally important conversation, especially if you're feeling a little stressed out right now. In fact, the World Health Organization has called stress, quote, the health epidemic of the 21st century. I think one of the key factors behind stress-related health issues is cortisol, often referred to as the stress hormone. Well, joining us today is Sonia van Wyk from PHARMA Dynamics, and we're going to chat about how cortisol and how chronic stress could put your health at risk. Sonia, welcome. I'm sure feeling a little bit nervous right now, but it should be like that.
Absolutely, Graham. But we have to understand that the stress response was programmed for short-term threats, like dealing with a predator. So in short bursts, it is essential. Cortisol is released, it puts your body in a state of alert, and that helps you to respond to the threat or danger. Unfortunately, our bodies also overreact to modern stresses that are not life-threatening, like dealing with a traffic jam or work pressure or family difficulties. And these type of stresses don't go away quickly, it's persistent. And that puts our body in fight or flight far longer than it should, leading to chronic low-level stress.
And I mean, we feel it in our workspace. I think everyone's reached that point of the year as well where we're feeling a little bit burnt out and not so little stresses suddenly become big things because we can't regulate. What is actually happening within the body when we get this stress response?
So when you're in chronic stress, your body constantly stays alert. That means cortisol is released continuously. And
on tap.
Yes, and over time, that has a negative effect on almost every system in your body, affecting your physical and your emotional health.
I mean, we feel it often on the emotional side first, and we don't think about the physical damage that is being done. Can you give us some examples of how this plays out in the human condition?
So chronically raised cortisol levels influence your digestive system. It causes weight gain. It causes sleeping problems, so it depletes your energy. It suppresses your immune system. It causes headaches and migraines, and also a lack of concentration, focus, and may even lead to memory problems. Then obviously we also experience mood swings and anxiety. But the point is, if you don't address chronic stress, it may also contribute to more serious health issues like obesity, cardiovascular disease, and depression.
Oh, and we know the knock-on effects of, and we use the term spiral, I think, in these senses, and we often forget when it comes to stress, we think it's an emotional problem that we have to sort out, and we forget that these are physical buttons. And we can press buttons ourselves, and we can be proactive to manage our stress proactively. So that being said, how should we approach it? How do we survive life today?
There's a few self-care techniques that you can follow to combat stress. Regular exercise, healthy eating, connecting with loved ones. Sleep is essential. You should aim for at least 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep. And then you can also adapt relaxation techniques like deep breathing or meditation, and also practicing mindfulness. But you know, in the end, the modern stresses are persistent, and it burdens your reserves to cope with it. So you might choose to support your body further with a product like Neurovance. Neurovance contains plant-derived ingredients with the potential to support healthy brain function, to improve your focus, and to promote calmness throughout the day.
I think maybe we should start our day with that every day here, but we do kind of lean into that frenetic, crazy energy. And I don't want people to be scared of that, because the magic happens when you are under pressure, but that can't be your baseline for existence. I feel calmer already. I hope you felt a little calmer, but you've been wonderful. Plugging with you has just been amazing. Thank you so much, because I know a lot of people are dealing with this, and they don't even know that they're dealing with an issue when it comes to stress, often until it's too late.
Absolutely.
So thank you so much. I think we're both a lot more relaxed now. And if you've been feeling tired, if you've been feeling irritable, your body might be asking you for that reset. Push that button. Be kind to your nervous system. Take breaks. Breathe deeply. Take on some mindfulness exercises. If you need, seek help with managing your stress effectively. Well, yes, we have amazing products in our corner. There is a person waiting to connect as well. So reach out, talk, and make that connection.